Bugger. Alright.
Good work out there, Commander. We're one step closer to taking back our planet.
I think we even got hit. Okay, so, Smitherman, promoted. You are asking what you are? You're a scout. So you can have rapid targeting, so you can holo-target a single enemy as a free action with a cooldown. Okay, that's actually quite nice. Partial cover counts as full. Also really nice. Enemies have a 60% smaller detection range. I don't care about that one so much. So one of these two. What are your other abilities? High Def Holo. Attacks against enemies you have holo targeted are more likely to crit. Beat down against armoured. I think I'm going to make you better at holo targeting. So we got the rapid targeting, which will then work with the high def holo. Hubbum, who is an agent. So covert again. Hunker down lasts until you move, only works in cover. You're likely to move around a lot. When the squad is revealed, the soldier remains concealed. That actually sounds excellent for you. And then the infantry. So beat down, this is again the close combat, but it's a stun, can only be used against unarmored targets. Both barrels of your sawn-off shotgun at a nearby enemy doing double damage. Or you have cannon proficiency. And what that does, plus 12 defense. So you're really good at just staying put and gunning people down. Oops. Plus 15 to hit against enemies who attempt to move when suppressed. Stay hidden, mayhem. 25 bonus damage to those who attempt to move when suppressed. Covert. Kill zone, it's a reaction. That's even more defense. Yeah, we can really make you like a bunker character. So I think I'm going to give you cannon proficiency, so we need to make sure you always use that. Plus, because you're a suppression guy, suppression uses a lot of ammo, it makes sense. Okay, and then Merrick has become a grenadier. Glorious. We have another cannon guy and also someone who can dunk grenades further and carry more grenades too. I'm pretty happy with that. We also rescued 18 civilians. We got 2 chrysalid corpses, a faceless, 3 stun lancers, 9 fragments. Oh, loads of fragments.
You have done an outstanding job leading the resistance, Commander.
Many innocent lives today were saved. Gained 54 supplies. We have slow supply. Yeah, I know. We just spent all of them trying to build this bloody resistance ring. It's fine. We can get some more.
Commander, we've got local resistance forces waiting to make contact, but we'll have to make the first move.
Still have supply drop from resistance waiting pickup. We could use additional supplies to purchase. Yeah, I know. Commander, after a recent success, members of the resistance in New India have brought us reports of activity that we may wish to investigate. Cool.
There is no shame in admitting my admiration for your resolve in the face of insurmountable odds. I was born of battle, of a desire to face my enemies in combat and surrender to no one. In you, I see a shadow of my own creation.
So when you said in India, you really meant in Siberia. Gotcha.
Avenger plotting new course.
When inspired, our team is actually quite efficient.
Alright, so we got the experimental weapons. Our troops discovered several weapons that would appear to be anything but useful in our fight against the aliens, but evidence from unofficial field trials revealed various strange capabilities that defy clear explanation. Despite their insistence and some degree of ridicule at my expense, I've repeatedly tried to explain to our troops and the senior staff that even though these weapons may look simple, reproducing them is not nearly as easy as assembling the component materials. As it stands, I will likely resist further efforts to try and replicate them unless the circumstances in our campaign against the aliens changes. I'm a scientist, not a blacksmith. Or a bowyer. So we have a couple new proving ground projects, though we don't have a proving ground yet. Frost bombs, relying on as yet unidentified chemical agent. These handheld explosives are capable of instantaneously reducing ambient temperature in the surrounding area. Exposed tissue will be frozen on contact. This weapon is unique and cannot be duplicated or replaced. May appear old-fashioned compared to our latest designs, this pistol is remarkably accurate, ensuring that even the most inexperienced of our soldiers will strike their unintended target. There's a chance we could also kill the target and escape undetected. Honed to an incredible degree, the ornately crafted throwing axes are compact enough that our soldiers engage long range. And boltcaster discovered amongst a cache of seemingly archaic weaponry, the boltcaster is deceptively powerful, but limited by a slow rate of fire. Targeted enemies have a chance of being stunned on impact. Rapid excavation. Breakthrough. Improvements in our materials handling process will allow the next excavation project to be completed instantly. I don't have much need for that, so I'd rather do one of the other ones. Let's do resistance communications. We know there are isolated pockets of resistance around the world, just waiting for someone to reach out and organize them. To unite the resistance and forge a global movement, we need a means of communicating.
I will make that our highest priority.
Hey, Forsaken Spartan, how are you doing?
Cool. From my own experience, Advent generally deploys heavy security rather than subterfuge when it comes to protecting their primary facilities, at least the ones I had access to personally. If they have gone to the trouble of hiding this black site, I suspect our findings there will lead us to even greater questions.
Alright, let's finish this supply drop. Okay, Hungry Gamer is now Grenadier, so we've actually got 2 Grenadiers currently. That's fine. Right, who else do we want to have trained up? Wulfric or Lars? Well, Wulfric kind of has to be a ranger. So we're going to train him as a ranger.
At least we don't have to worry about keeping the council happy anymore, even with the spokesman lurking in the shadows.
Begin training. Wulfric the Wanderer. Just finished Warhammer 2 streaming, taking a little break for a meal. How's the game going? Good so far. Like, we're really, really early on, and I've forgotten the majority of what this game is all about. So yeah, it's good so far though. Did you make any mods for Attila? Because I have a feeling I have one of your mods installed. So I know you were playing with a bunch of them. We've collected all of our resources from this location.
Setting course for the Indian Regional Zone.
Alright, so why exactly did we fly back here? I thought it was somehow connected, but apparently... Whoa, not that. Right, do I actually need to extract these guys? Or is that literally... just how
We
long it's
already
going
have
to
a
take them?
covert operation underway, Commander.
Yeah, I think that's just
It
how
will
long it's
take
going
some
to take them.
time to complete.
Right, let's
Avenger
go
plotting
do
new
this then.
course.
I have lots of them to stop modding now. Fair enough. Yeah, I've got your faction leader influence. Faction leader influence one installed. But yeah, I saw the name. I was like, I recognise that name. Okay, so I'm going to continue doing this.
Our research was a success, Commander.
Although conceptually, the idea of establishing a radio-based communication system for the purposes of organising a resistance movement is nothing new. Harkening back to any number of Earth's previous wars, what we hope to accomplish here is no small task. The aliens are particularly adept at detecting our signals, with a vast array of technology and resources at their disposal. However, working in close collaboration with Chief Engineer Shen, we've begun to salvage some of the aliens' own communications equipment from within the Avenger itself. From studying and surviving log files, we've discovered an astonishing number of simultaneous communications being distributed through their network at any given time. This is given to be a key to our proposed solution. With so much traffic flowing through the alien network, it would be relatively easy for us to disguise our transmissions amongst theirs. Using the Avenger as our central hub, we can establish a communications network linking resistance outposts around the globe. Every new contact we establish should organise and strengthen the movement as a whole. So we can now get resistance comms and also the resistance radio. And we have an inspiration for magnetic weapons, which sounds like it could be very useful. Still a 12-day tech, though.
I agree. That is an important task, Commander.
I'm enjoying the art history for Attila. Yeah, I'm really enjoying Attila. Like, I had to start again with Western Rome, because screw being pagan. I mean, seriously. But now that I'm Latin Christian, I'm a lot happier with it.
Commander, we can now work to establish contact with local resistance groups operating out of regions around the globe. Once we've collected sufficient intel to make contact, we'll need to scan the target region for the operative signal.
Communication systems online. We can now make contact with local resistance in West Asia. Once a region is contacted, any regions linked to the region become immediately available for contact. So we can make contact with either of these. I mean, I'm kind of tempted to do East Asia because I don't think the assassin's there. Let's continue doing this, and we'll do that. New covert actions are available. New staff slot available. Decreases covert action duration. Okay, cool.
Commander, the factions you have contacted are well equipped to track down the Chosen. Their knowledge will be invaluable in helping XCOM locate and eliminate these threats.
We already have forces deployed on a covert action, Commander. We won't be able to initiate another operation until the current one is complete.
Right, what does upgrade do? Costs 100 supplies, unlock an additional slot for XCOM to assign resistance orders. Oh, cool. Okay. Is that
Commander?
Ruse? Ah, yes, it is. Okay. So we could assign our engineer to the resistance ring, but I think what I would rather do is continue to clear out some of the stuff here. So probably that one. Yeah, I think that one. And then this is where we can build the proving ground? No, yeah, proving ground. Or the resistance radio. Although we're also going to need power quite desperately. Either way, we can do that. We need more engineers.
I should see if any of the troops have been keeping count on alien kills. Might be a useful recruiting tool.
I suppose since that worked, we might as well keep it up, Commander.
We found him, just like I expected. Now you just need to send in some of your heavies to pull off the rescue. Oh, so that was only finding him, not actually rescuing him. Okay. And then Ben also got increased cohesion Spectre. Oh, cool. So people that you send on these missions together will get increased
Our friends in the
bonding
resistance have helped
stuff.
to pinpoint the location of our missing soldier.
We found where Protel Mox is being held by Jaxrai Valinor. We should attempt to rescue as soon as possible to return the loyal soldier to the Avenger and to prevent the assassin from extracting any more knowledge from
Commander, we've confirmed the position of the soldier being held captive by the Chosen. We now have an opportunity to launch a rescue operation. Commander, if we're gonna win this war, we need to take every chance we get to fight back. We'll have to be ready to engage the enemy during unpredictable situations, which requires special planning and preparation.
Shadow Squad. All soldiers on this mission will gain a single charge of conceal ability. Okay, so they can basically re-hide. That sounds kind of cool, and yes, we definitely want to do this. And the assassin is indeed present
Setting
here.
course for Sector 14.
Which is unfortunate, because
East
it means
Asia.
that she controls a huge area. Have I streamed any campaign with the Vikings?
Commander,
Quite a
it
few.
looks like conditions on the ground are ripe for a quiet operation. If we can get our people into place, they should each have concealed positions to work with.
But in terms of most directly, the most recent one I did was Thrones of Britannia as East Angle, which probably isn't up on Twitch anymore because you have a limited number of days that videos can remain up there, but it is up on YouTube in its entirety. So if you're interested, you can go to youtube.com/MordredViking and see that. And there's a lot of other Total War stuff up there. I'm trying to think what I may have Total War in particular with the Vikings. I mean, there's a lot of other series like Crusader Kings with the Vikings. I feel like I'm missing a really big series where I played as the Vikings. There's a lot of stuff up there. Alright, so we could actually send in like our top troops. Specialist, the agent, and then a corporal. Maybe the Reaper? No, the Reaper's tired. I think we do want the agent. It's too bad that we don't have the Reaper. I'd like you for the stealthing. Although actually Hubbam's good for stealthing too. I mean, we could take someone who is tired, it just means that they're going to be wounded at the end of this, so we can't use them again for a while longer. Any Attila Viking games? No. I did play a long game with Jutes before I was streaming, though. But I'm tempted to do a game with the Vandals, and that would have a very similar gameplay to the Vikings. Basically, naval invasion, all the things. Hey, Redmeth. Hello, good sir. I came here because you would play one of your favourite games. Oh, good. You mean XCOM or one of the other ones? And yeah, I liked Britannia. There were a lot of missed chances. I think that's the thing that I dislike the most about the game, and there are a couple of things like Welsh heroism that still need tweaking quite desperately. But its concept and what it did, yes, I do like that. Oh yeah, Ben never leveled up. And I can't do that from here.
We've constructed the ring facility, Commander, but currently we don't have any soldiers deployed on covert actions with the Resistance.
We'll get on that in a minute. Remote. Ben is infantry. I have a lot of infantry. Carry on. I think that's the third one now. And also, yeah, let's set up the covert
The
action.
benefits we gain from working with the Resistance factions on their covert operations are a major boon to our efforts, but there are also risks involved. Our soldiers could potentially be attacked or taken captive while in the field, so it's not as easy a decision as it may seem. Commander, Mox has been captured. We should do everything we can to get him back before the Chosen do God knows what to him.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, these two require a sergeant. I'm not ready to give up a sergeant just yet. Especially not with this mission pending. Oh, and this one would get a promotion. There is a chance they'd be injured, but I'm happy for that. I'm not happy. And you can send an engineer, which negates that wounding chance completely. So, is this any rank in particular? No, just a soldier. Alright, so who do we want to have promoted? Vasco? Get our sniper leveled up. And Merrick. Or Hungry. Hungry Gamer, because you're actually the better soldier. One of you could get injured, or both of you. That's fine.
I'll order my people to get underway immediately.
Right, then we can go and do...
We finally got a lead on where the Chosen
mission.
have been holding our soldier captive. It's time we get him out of there.
So we're going to take Bassos, we're going to take
Commander.
Hubbam.
That means sending in fewer personnel than we typically would deploy.
We need someone with just a big gun. Unfortunately, my really big gunners are out already. We could bring Spectre. Oh, especially as you're bonded with Hubbam, but that means we're going to have some serious close range action going on right now. Lots of shotguns running gunning. Which is risky. You know, I'm going to take you. I'm not going to take the Specialist. Instead, we're going to take Smitherman. Although I think I'm going to give you the assault rifle for this one. Yeah, see, you can hide and you can also give each other that free action. And you're both going to be using shotguns. And flechette grenades for the extra damage. I'm okay with that. I'm trying to think if there's any special gear I could give any of you. Oh, that's true. I could let one of you use a cannon. I mean, I could actually give you the cannon. For the most part, you'll want to slash and kill stuff. First wavy, they start with one horde like the campaign. I mean, XCOM played it myself and pretty much fucked up. My best team is tired and the next mission is very hard and chance to do it with noobs, guess I'm fucked. That's what XCOM's all about though, it's just those like really long shots which somehow work. Hey, Lord Cucumber, the cannon. He's a ranger though, he's all about close combat fighting. No, I think the cannon's a terrible choice. Well, it's not a terrible choice, it's just not optimal. If we had someone else who used the cannon though, so one of the infantry. Unfortunately, Jolly Hell is tired, but we could bring them along and just accept the fact that they'll be tired once they get back. Or we could bring Ben. I'm going to bring Jolly Hell, and we'll accept the fact that you're just going to get tired after this. Especially as you have the cannon proficiency, which means you can dig in and provide covering support for these two. I like that a lot more. You also have the med kit, which actually is not the best option right now. I think you want the med kit. Then you are going to have high explosives, so that you can actually burn away any territory that we need. You've also got the sawn off in case someone does get close to you. Yeah, I like this. There's a way of making stuff from this screen. Apparently not. The problem is I have almost no supply. No, I think I'm just going to have to go with this. Let's do this. You'll get your chance, Smitherman. You'll get your chance. Use the noobs, otherwise you'll... Well, there's only 3 people in this mission, that's the problem. If it was a bigger squad, like 6, then sure. I'm just annoyed I'm not going to have the Reaper. I maybe should have like accepted the injury, but I'd really rather not deal with the downtime. Although we have one person who's tired already, so... Oh well. How many hours am I into this? 3? I played about 2 hours last time, and then we're an hour into this one.
Thanks to our friends in the Resistance, we have a fix on the soldier that was taken captive during our previous operation. It sounds like they're being held in a high-security Advent facility, and our best chance at reaching them will be to go in as quietly as possible. If we're discovered, things are going to get ugly real fast.
I guess this is a long war, except it's not. This isn't a long war, this is just Marbozir's collection. Which is really good so far. I'm enjoying it.
The latest intel has our operative being held in the main structure just ahead. We have the advantage of stealth here, so we should try to get in and out as quietly as possible. If the enemy spots us, this is going to get a whole lot harder.
I really wish I had someone that was invisible now. Well, I mean, we all start invisible. So there is that. I'm going to stick you up up here.
Yo me encargo.
Because that seems to be a really good Overwatch position.
Stay clear of those turrets. We're still not entirely sure if they're fully automated or remotely triggered.
Okay.
Closing on target position now. Overwatch.
Headed there now.
Well, don't tell me their security level is going to get higher as the mission goes on.
Eyes on. Digging in. We have Firebrand on standby for evac, Commander, but as soon as she gets in range, the whole compound will go on high alert. We should hold back unless we have the target, or it's an absolute emergency.
Okay. Let's move you up to here
Understood.
and then have a look
Moving out.
around. Hubham's
Eyes on
the...
a hostile patrol.
Okay.
Good copy. Moving on target. Heading out.
Recibido. Estoy vigilando.
In
Overwatch.
position.
Standing fast.